Hello everyone, welcome to Full Metal Gamer. I'm Jason. Welcome to my channel. This is a place where we discuss all things heavy metal and video games. If you're new to my channel, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that bell, let you know when videos like this goes live on my channel, and be sure to leave a comment to let me know what you think about the videos you see on my channel. Please, not very many of you who check out my videos subscribe to the channel or come back and rewatch my videos, so please be sure to do that. There's a lot of interesting things that we talk about here. I know the content isn't as regular as it could be, but I am definitely working on that. And I think doing this new format, which I'll explain now, I think will really help with that. So if you're not familiar with my channel, then this is a new format. This is audio only. I'm going to call this the FMG YouCast. So it's basically going to be like what we do on my channel already, but this is going to be audio version. The purpose of this is just for you to set your phone down, not necessarily have to look at the phone when you listen to the content. We're all busy. We have things like laundry, dishes, yard work. We're going to definitely start doing yard work when the weather gets nicer. But we can, just set your phone down, just listen to me talk about heavy metal and video games. And that is the ultimate goal for this format. So, obviously, today we're going to be doing a review. We're going to be doing a review of In Flames' brand new album, Foregone. So, I would like to encourage all of you. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, it's good. It's really good. And I would like to encourage all of you to go pick up a vinyl copy of this album. You can get on the In Flames website. You can get it through places like Revolver. I don't know if they still have any variants left. I personally got the Revolver white vinyl. There was only 300 pressed, so that makes me a little giddy. I like knowing that I have something that there's not that many of, especially when you have a great album such as this. So, obviously, there's the lead up to this brand new album has been a very, very slow build. But all in all, they released 5 singles from this album. You had State of Slow Decay, you have The Great Deceiver, Foregone Part 1, Foregone Part 2, and then Meet Your Maker. Obviously, you could, if you're following In Flames, and you probably heard those songs, so you already know what to expect from those tracks, which all those tracks were phenomenal. They were amazing. But does the whole album live up based on those singles? Well, we're getting ready to talk about that. I have a little scripted review of it that I'm going to go ahead and read off to all of you. So thank you for making it this far into the video. Without further ado, let's talk about what I think about Foregone by In Flames. It's been a while since In Flames released an album that has captivated the interest of their older fans, as well as appeasing newer fans of the band. Foregone might be the album that breathes new life into a band that has such a beloved legacy of being one of the pioneers of melodic death metal. Their 14th record is packed full of hooky riffs and impressively catchy vocals that is sure to sink its teeth into anyone who decides to take on this banger of an album. The album kicks off with an acoustic intro track titled The Beginning of All Things. The twin harmonies sets the calming dark tone and atmosphere of the record that follows it. If you listened to the 5 singles before the album was released, then you have a pretty good idea of what the rest of Foregone sounds like. The guitars are heavy and the drums are pounding, but the melodies are still catchy and accessible. The album is pretty intense at times, but it knows when to take a step back to let the album breathe. A good example of this is their track Pure Light of Mind. It's a masterful ballad that was placed right in the middle of the record. Not to mention, it's one of the best songs on the album, if not one of the best ballads I've heard in a long time. The last few songs on Foregone are not as fast or as intense as the first half of the record, but I personally feel these songs do a great job in transitioning the listen to the ultimate end of this record. The final track, In the Transmission, literally does that. Overall, Foregone is a great album from In Flames. I share the sentiment that this is probably the best album we've received from them since Come Clarity. And some would argue that this is the best album that they've heard since Clayman. It's a perfect blend of melodic death metal and their own blend of melodic metal songwriting that will appeal to new fans as well as older fans. The riffs are there, the intensity is there. Ultimately, In Flames did not disappoint. Cheers to a bright future ahead. So I'm going to have this review, the transcribed version of it, down in the description down below. So be sure to read that, check it out, share it if you want to. In Flames, if you're watching this, thank you for putting out such a great album. I think I can speak for a lot of people in saying that this is an album that we've been wanting for a long time. And I'd also like to say that I am also not one of these kinds of people that absolutely shits on Eye the Mask or Battles. I'm not going to lie, Siren Charms was not my jam. Or even A Sense of Purpose or Sounds of a Playground Fading. There's a lot of great songs on all those albums. But I think people have just been wanting some of that old flair that has been missing for a while. And it is really good to see that you guys have kind of found a good balance in doing the new with the old. I think a band who does this is always generally successful when they try to do things like this, because you're acknowledging to your old fans, like, hey, we see you. Yeah, we've not really done what you want for a while, but you know what? Here's something that maybe might pull you back in and believe in us again. But then you do enough new stuff that your newer fans can be like, oh, that sounds really great. And maybe it might just be the bridge that gets them to listen to your old stuff as well. So, like I said, I really enjoyed this album. I really enjoyed listening to this on vinyl as well. It's just a good, balanced record, in my opinion. So if I were to assign this a number grade, I would give this a 9 out of 10. I mean, I really, really enjoyed myself, and I think that is the number one thing. Did when you're listening to this, did you enjoy it? And I would say yes. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm not going to say that a million times. All I can do is encourage all of you to go listen to it. Go listen to it on Spotify, Deezer, whatever streaming service that you use. It's even on Bandcamp. Go check it out. Listen to it. If you've been missing or wanting a good In Flames record for a while, then this is the album to listen to. Go buy a physical copy of it. Go buy CDs. Go to the In Flames website, their main website. They have a lot of cool merch stuff on there. A lot of cool posters, vinyl variants, CDs. You can find it all there. So, and that's going to wrap it up, everyone. So please, once again, if you have not, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell, and be sure to let me know what you think of this review or thoughts about In Flames' new record down in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a safe work week and safe weekend. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget, long live heavy metal.